MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Wei-Yin Chen will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Emilio Bonifacio.
And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bonifacio rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Keep the runner from scoring. Nail that runner. Let's shut it down here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses with it, 1-1.
One strike.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's safe. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher in the stretch. Force the action. Steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. First delivery to him on the way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. And he hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Adonis Garcia.
Adonis Garcia digs in now as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 1-0, and there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Career numbers against Chen have yielded just a 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Ichiro will make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Braves lead this one 2-0. Aaron Blair is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base path, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Here's D. Gordon now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Hard hit ball to second. Sliding stop by Phillips. It's in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Nope.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
In is Christian Yelich, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes on 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses the zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, just his 2nd stolen base on the year. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Phillips hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Suzuki.
And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball, runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kurt Suzuki. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Into the box, Aaron Blair. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Chen is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Justin Bour, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Come on, Marlins!
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Ichiro now,
Left fielder.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Wei-Yin Chen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at Matt Kemp. Talk about a great athlete. You know, Matt Kemp played most of his career in center field, then made the transition to right. But he grew up as a basketball player and really became a good baseball player when the Dodgers drafted him.
Now in the box, Adeiny Echeverria. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Outside, 3-0 now. D. Gordon is on deck. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Oh, this is a tough situation right here. I got a good hitter at the plate. You're down 2-0 with the bases loaded, no outs. Woo, maybe you should just roll it up there.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0, here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, JT Realmuto. And that misses, ball 1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Emilio Bonifacio. It'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and 2. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Riding in once again, Dansby Swanson. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gliding over to take this one is Ichiro, and that'll be out number 2. Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton now. 0-for-1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is on 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bohr. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Runners on first with one down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Ichiro now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
2 out with the man at first. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Martin Prado now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here he comes again. 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Wei-Yin Chen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. Marlins leave all 3. They're down 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit, as that one's through. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Come on now. Let's get a kick right here. He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Get him swinging.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Come on, guys.
Ready on 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Come on, Marlins. You can do it.
Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ready with the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
The 1-1 now to Markakis. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. This is flared right back over the mound to Gordon for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Chaz Rowe answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Digging in to try it again, Adeiny Echeverria. He drew a walk his first time up.
The shortstop, number 3.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he takes a called strike one. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two and one now to Gordon. Hit to first. Freeman's got it. There's one. Back to first, and Gordon has hit into a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Another 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now. 3-2.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and this is in the air now, out to left. Kemp coming on. And that retires the side. We'll see Brandon Phillips lead things off on the other side. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Guy down.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Come on now, let's go.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Chaz Rowe. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hard hit to first. Bohr has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Justin Bohr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Now here's the pitch. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready once again, Ichiro Suzuki. It was a walk in his last trip. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Line toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Now at the plate, Martin Prado. Couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Grounded fouled off to the right. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Derek Dietrich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A man on third with 2 down. Now it's 2-0.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off him. Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-0 now. Adeiny Echeverria would be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Brad Ziegler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Center fielder, Emilio Bonifacio.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And there's ball 2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker? You have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hit to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Kevin Chapman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Kevin Chapman.
Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Gordon.
Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Bonifacio has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in to try it again. Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This is grounded foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Phillips. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Fernando Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Digging in once again, Adonis Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 13, Adonis Garcia.
This is for Prado down at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. So 1-1 now to Markakis. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Prado has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2.
The second baseman, number 4.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball hit to Prado at third. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Let's go!
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon able to get there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Mott will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sean Rodriguez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. That tails back over, strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Ichiro now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Kemp coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Martin Prado now. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Now both runners on the move, and he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Swanson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next for
David Hernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 93, David Hernandez.
Marcell Ozuna will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Marcell Ozuna.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Ready on 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Braves bullpen does their part. 8th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 2-1. Brian Ellington has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 49, Brian Ellington.
Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Here's Echeverria now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So striding forward now, D. Gordon, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Let's get a hit.
ready with another 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Knock it out of here.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Let's go, Marlins.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Freeman. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Our score remains 2-1. Junichi Tazawa enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Freddie Freeman.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. One and one, here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Go Marlins!
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. In his career against this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jim Johnson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 53, Jim Johnson. Now playing 3rd base and batting in the 7th spot, number 14.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off against Jim Johnson, who looks for the save in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready on 1 and 2. Slapped hard the opposite way into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Justin Bohr. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's hitless in 6 tries. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, left fielder, Ichiro.
So stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of a 4-game set, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Braves earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Chaz Rowe claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jim Johnson closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.